What's going on? Everybody hanging out in there. Penny stock, hit the, yes, absolutely. Hit that like button. What's up, guys? Pickle Rick. What's up? I like that. Sam I Am's Jerry Curl. Still in the Jerry Curl. Sticking in there hard. I heard that, man. What's up, Doc Calhoun? Crypto Cajun. Fatty McButterpants. What is up, Paul J.W. Walker? Will XRP finally hit that dollar mark? Man, it's coming soon. It's coming soon, guys. We are not far yet. It's coming. That's it. Everybody having a good day? I really hope so. Curl is tight. Is it juicy? That's what I want to know. Is it a juicy curl? That's what I need to know. Is it dripping? If it ain't dripping juice, it's not the right kind of Jerry curl. What is up, guys? What's up, Vet Bro? Heath L, man, thank you for the $2 donation. He says, how's it going? Brother, it's going great. It's going great. We have a lot to look forward to. And hey, it's happening right in front of our eyes. Absolutely. Gives us hope. We all need it. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's coming, man. I mean, they're doing, and you know, I always say, there's stuff going on in the background. We just don't know. They haven't announced it yet. And this right here, this article right here is one of those things. Trying keto. I don't know about this, but my girl lost a few pounds. Vet Bro, keto is it. In fact, I got some information. I got some something that's free you can try out with keto. So I'm going to be adding that link in the description here probably tonight. I just found this today, man, and it, like I said, it's free. A free trial. You get a bottle of it. I think you might have to pay the shipping costs, and that's it. Cool, you just put, no doubt, yeah, Jets. So what is up, guys? Is everybody excited about this right here? Look at this. Ripple onboards 20 XRapid customers as traders track rising XRP volume. This is exciting, guys. There's a lot going on right now. In fact, I just got back. Well, I went to the gym earlier. I've been kind of slacking recently, but I'm actually about to order that stuff myself. Yes, nice to see the rising volumes. We need more corridors. Yes, absolutely. You know, let's see, we got 22 on. You know what, guys? I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this. Investing in Equilibrium Connect. What's up, XRP? What's up, man? How's it going? Yes. I was gonna wait to see. It looks like people are maybe still or already gone to sleep. It is a bit late. It's 9:30. Yeah. But anyway, so Xspring has invested in Equilibrium Connect. This particular company, it says here, they are actually all in on the Interledger protocol there. Interledger is open. It says Interledger as an open source project is seeing further development in its core infrastructure. The new network participants and initial use cases, given our focus at Xspring on creating a developer platform to build the internet of value, this progress is encouraging, but we always get excited about new collaborators to pursue this mission. Towards this, we're thrilled to share that we've invested in an Equilibrium Connect, a new company founded by Timu, whatever. Equilibrium Connect is all in on Interledger. And check this out. In addition to contributing to the core protocol, they will operate an Interledger node across multiple currencies, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP, and offer a web services API for developers to easily access and build on the network. As the network grows and evolves, they'll begin to build Interledger-based applications of their own that leverage the network's unique properties. So I'm highlighting these guys because the future, man, the future is absolutely crazy. It is crazy. I believe, was it in here? No. Okay, so I'm going to go into something else in a second. But what's about to happen, and I've been saying this, guys, what's about to happen is absolutely it's a next level type technology. So what, and what we're moving into is going to be absolutely amazing. Streaming, and it's important to understand that this streaming the payments thing, and using it. Hold on, let's see. Should pull it up here in a second. Yeah, the thing that really got me on this right here, and this is Hodor, who actually created this particular post. Definitely kudos to him, man. He's, of course, we all know Hodor, but check this out. Look, it says the answer is XRP. XRP's on-chain speed is a legendary 1500 TPS, but that's not what makes it scalable. It's an option called payment channels, and that's exactly what you were talking about just a second ago. I think it was VetBro. But anyway, he says, which is baked into the protocol itself. This allows organizations to process trillions of transactions per second if necessary, while settling summary transactions on the ledger. This is crazy. This is crazy. Absolutely. What's up, XRP Carolina? Yeah, XRP. I mean, Ripple does not stop extending its reach. XRP says this. It keeps expanding. Yep, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. They are, and the thing is, every day or like every week, something else is being uncovered. It's just amazing. It makes me wonder what else, not just necessarily with Ripple or even with the crypto space. I'm talking just in general. What else is coming to the public? It's yeah. Hey, what's up, XRP? XRP. What up, man? Yes, what up, millionaires? He says, yes, sir. Bet, bro. Yeah, absolutely, man. It's just amazing. And then we have, and I'm getting through all this stuff early. I know, I have a tendency to never even finish what I wanted to talk about, so I just wanted to go ahead and get through this stuff early. Now, here, again, Ripple onboards 20 XRapid customers as traders track rising XRP volume. Where is it? Right here, and I'm gonna read this tweet in here. End of year XRP price prediction. What do you think? What do you think, Paul? What do you think it's gonna hit? I had someone tell me something. I'm not gonna divulge it. What's up, CSI? I'm not gonna tell you what I was told. Nope. No. Paul, I hear you. That's your prediction, but what I was told, not $10, buddy. Not at all. Not at all. It's I'll say it's a wee bit more than that. But I'm not gonna say anything. I was told not to say anything, so I can't tell you. XRP Carolina 10,000. Not quite. Not quite. Not quite. Pickle Rick, I'm here for that insider info. Yeah, man, I wish I could, man. I really, really wish I could. I can't say anything, but I'm just gonna say this. It's good. It's good. Everybody not in XRP right now. They're done. They're done. End of year, they're gonna. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do this in person in the know. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, man. It's definitely not something online. I wouldn't put it here. I wouldn't say anything here. What's up, SD? Thanks for joining, guys. All of you. Definitely appreciate it. We're up to 45 already. Well, somebody just dropped off. That's okay. So I wanted to read this tweet right here. It says, this is Tinitoshi. Since the partnership with MoneyGram, the XRP market in Bitso, Mexico, has been steadily growing, this implies the increase in XRapid payment volume. It will also attract more market makers to the market and let them buy XRP. Okay? So you got to remember, MoneyGram, if I'm not mistaken, is considered a market maker. The 20 XRapid customers they're bringing online, I have to wonder how many of these are actually market makers. Not just banks, but also market makers. Guys, end of year Dallas meetup. Yeah, we can do that. What's up, Sergio? Thanks for tuning in, man. Yes, from Brazil. Absolutely. Yeah, we can do an end of year Dallas meetup. Let's do that. For sure. I'm just, you know what? If you, where are you located, Fatty? Are you in the Dallas area or close by? Paul says, imagine if it hit $50 per XRP. You don't even know the half of it. Don't even know the half of it, man. And they are selling a lot less XRP. Yep. I'll say this. I'm going to give my prediction. By the end of the month, we're gonna. I'm not going to give you a specific dollar amount, but it won't be 32 cents, 31 cents. We're going to see a surge in the price. And now remember, these 20 customers right here are XRapid customers. Now, again, who are these customers? They're not telling us who these customers are, right? We don't know. We know nothing about these customers. And remember, one customer can have connections to, who knows how many other subsidiaries or whatever that will end up using XRapid as well, because that one company is using XRapid, or I'll say XRP rather. CSI, thanks for telling us it would be good. That's all we need to know. Yeah, hey, me, I definitely want to give you guys some, give everybody some, just that good news, that hope. I keep saying, I always say it's coming. It's coming. Believe me, it is coming. It's coming. You can see it now. You can actually see that things are getting better. So, let's see. Okay, you're in South Lake. Okay, you're not too far, man. You're not too far at all. I think South Lake. You're north of Plano, right? Remember Yoshi from SBI said that the top 20 banks in the world would use XRP in 2019. This could be it. Yeah, Xavier, absolutely. Absolutely, this could be it. They may have been sitting on the sidelines until something just recently happened, and now they're jumping in. Will it jump in price overnight? From what I understand, we're gonna see an immediate pump, and then it may increment, but there's gonna be a bit of a jump. It's not gonna. Well, I'll say this. From what I understand, it's not gonna slowly get to $1. It's gonna jump over $1. When it happens, it's gonna jump over $1, and then after that, whatever level it hits, it's going to go up a little bit, like, kind of incremental. Leon Burton, are you still an Uber driver? Yes, sir, absolutely. And I tell everybody that wants that opens their ears, I tell them about XRP. I tell them about crypto. Just right. Because I feel like this. Everybody needs to know what's going on. I'm not the type of person that I'm gonna be like, oh, I won't say anything because I just want to be in that position and I don't want anybody else. No, I'm not that type of person. So I try to hip everybody to what's going on. Does anybody have any? Will jump enough for you to give up Uber? Doc Calhoun, absolutely. Yeah, my Uber driving days are definitely numbered. Definitely numbered. Spanish. Pickle Rick says, I drive Uber in Idaho full time. Well, what's up, man? That's all right, man. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm doing that, plus other stuff. But for the most part, and you know what? It's not bad. It's not bad, especially in the Dallas area. It's not bad at all. Hope so. Tired of letdowns. Yeah, XRP Marky B. Yeah, me too, man. But it's I knew at some point it was going to come to fruition, and it's headed there now. Back to all-time high. It'll be over. We're gonna see it get over 380. I mean, yeah, that's not long. That's child's play right there, actually. I believe in pumps as they have happened before. I don't think $50 overnight, but over the course of weeks, days, with initial pump at the beginning. Yes, bet, bro. That's exactly what what was led on to me. That it'll be an initial pump, and then we're gonna see increments, and of course it'll go up, come back a little bit, and then it'll pump up above that previous high. It's then you can kind of look at it like that normal TA, like they see it making higher highs and all that. So you'll see it go up, come back down, go up past that last high, come back. It'll do that after that initial pump. Let's see. Had a guy today who was all in on XRP. That's awesome, man. Oh, cool. So you talk to somebody in the car. I'm gonna tell you, I do it all the time, and I know people. I bend everybody's ear, but it ends up being a good conversation. And actually, I usually get a real good tip out of that too. So coming. I heard. Let's see, where is he? Leon Burton, bro, just keep on holding, man. Hey, everybody, everybody wants it. It's about that positive outlook all the time, and you can't give up on that. You always have to have that positive outlook, because as soon as you let yourself slip and you start to kind of get into that, I'll call it depression or that despair, you get a step closer to selling everything. And I'm going to tell you right now, that will be the end of the world. Anybody that's in XRP right now and they sell right before the price pumps, it's, I put them on suicide watch, to be honest with you. People, we're in Idaho. How many numbered days are we talking about? I wouldn't put it past the next 2 months. I'll say that. I don't want to get too specific. But, I mean, honestly, the writing's on the wall. Writing is, look at the stock market, And actually, I was going to say this in my last video that, after that drop, what happened, that it kind of recovered. But what you see is now you can start looking, you can look at that as traditional TA, because what the stock market is going to do is start to make lower highs and lower lows. So it's going to slowly kind of, over the next few days, it's going to slowly, probably next few weeks or next few months maybe, it's going to be making lower lows. And, we're going to see some really not good stuff from that. So if you're in the stock market, you might want to do some research and maybe talk to your financial advisor on that one. See, Xavier said, I agree. I don't believe in slow and gradual climb like Galvatron. I believe it's a Shane Ellis theory situation at hand here. If it was slow and gradual, we would already be at $1. Xavier, that is absolutely correct. So you got to understand this. There's a reason why the price is not doing anything. XRP should already be at like $5 at the very least. The price is being held down purposely. And the reason, the way they're able to do that is using something that's being used on a daily basis. And we talk about it all the time, but it's not something that people really pay attention to, because you've never used, not many of us have ever used these things. Typically it's people with a lot more money, or you have particular organizations, but they're using these things to actually keep the price in check. Once they turn these things off, you're gonna have the price is gonna shoot up to where it should be. And I know I'm being vague, but I'm doing it on purpose. I think regulations coming, seems like that. Yeah, well, they already know what's up with the regulations, man. They already know the regulations. You know what? Okay, so the thing is, they've already found a way around the regulations. That's regulations, not even an issue now. That's not the problem whatsoever. That was just a reason for the price to still stay low. All that's over with. It's all over. Let's see. People I talk to still think crypto is a Ponzi scheme. Doc, yeah, I know, man. Everybody I talk to about it in my truck, man, they know nothing. Like a couple guys, like, yeah, Bitcoin is way to go. I'm like, dude, okay, yeah, go ahead and get you some Bitcoin. What up, y'all? Just checking in. What up, Black Medic? That's cool, man. Is that your super secret sauce? Crypto Zephyrum. Well, let me see. Super secret sauce. Well, I'll put it like this. I've been fortunate enough to hear some things from some people that most people don't know. And I'm the type of person, when I tell someone that I'm not going to say anything, I'm not going to say anything. I take that very seriously. I grew up in and it just comes down to this. I grew up in the type of household. My dad was a Marine. I was in the Air Force. We take our stuff very seriously. My word is my bond. So that's where I am. Let's see. You have insider info. Well, I don't know. I guess you could. It's a little more insight. Maybe, kind of, sort of. Let's see. It says, ever watch any old Bitcoin vids from like 2010 and 11 when they put watching videos saying, I wish I was one of those XRP people. Yep. Yeah, there's going to be that, man. A lot of people are going to be very upset because they didn't stay in. They are letting institutions, Thomas Harris, yep, letting institutions fill their bags. I mean, somebody left me. Yeah, okay, there we go. Slycology, what's up, man? Thank you for the $8 donation, man. He says, great channel. Please continue to do this community all the good we are currently doing. XRP here to change lives. Mr. Freecoiner for me. Hey, thanks for the vote, Psychology. I really appreciate it, man, and definitely thank you again for the $8 donation, guys. I'm telling you, it's you should now. You can get excited. Get excited. It's not happening today. It's not happening tomorrow. It's sooner than you think. Okay, sooner than you think. So just be ready. Uh, yeah, they are letting their simple fact the price retraced all the way back to the same 2018 price points, 31 cents almost. If they're giving their buddies one last chance to buy at the, yep, Xavier, yeah, man, it's that. It's see, yeah, it's serving a couple purposes at the very least. One, it's letting more of their buddies or certain institutions in at a specific price, at the low price, and also it's meant to shake more retail investors out. A lot of people are quietly bowing out of XRP. So, and I think at this point they've gotten to the level where it's like, you know what, we got to let this thing go because, once people kind of figure out what's going on, everybody's going to start piling back into XRP. Everyone, GXRP says, everyone I talk to thinks it's an easy way to get rich, quick scheme. Yeah, a lot of people think that, or they don't really understand it. They don't really understand or crypto. Let's see. I was like, it's definitely not. Yeah, it's not, man. And if you call 2 years of suffering get rich quick, hey. Different respect. Yeah, Delta Echo. Yeah, Air Force. I know a few who washed out of CCT and PJ. Oh yeah, yeah. There's a lot of folks. I know a few guys that washed out of our basic training. Man, one guy went absolutely nuts on our section supervisor. There's a little redheaded woman that could yell her ass off. Man, she had a mouth on her. This dude went, woo! And he chased her around our dorm, yelling at her, "I'm gonna kill you! I'm gonna kill you!" Oh man. Let's see. Oh, Rebels is in the house. What's up? What's up, Rebels? Thanks for coming, man. Crypto Life. What's up tonight, guys? What's up, man? Cryptic Life. Thanks for coming. Let's see. What else we got? As long as it takes. Let's see. Leon Bird says, "What is the usual response of people when you talk XRP?" Dude, honestly, man, people get quiet because they don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Like today, I was talking to this guy. He, worked for a big company. Actually, I was dropping him off at his hotel, and he was coming in from somewhere. Anyway, I started talking crypto and XRP and stuff, and it's funny how some people, they think, well, you're an Uber driver, so you can't know a whole lot. So as soon as I open my mouth and I'm talking about stuff, I'm talking about Nostra, Vostra accounts and all this stuff, they just get quiet. And at the end of it all, after I tell them I'm a vlogger, they say, "What's your YouTube channel?" So and it's like, I always look at things like this. You never know the person you're coming in contact with. You cannot. So the best thing to do is never judge. Never judge what they're doing, how they're doing it. Never even judge what they look like, because I've seen some guys who have been like, one night I picked up this guy, and I was halfway like, damn, is this dude gonna rob me? But after I started talking to him, I found out the dude is an engineer. He has a master's degree, and just going down the line, and he looked like he was just a straight up pothead. But and I tested him too. I talked to him about several things, deep knowledge, all of that. So I'm like, yeah, you got to be careful what you really have to be careful who you're, how you talk to people. So it didn't happen today, but it will happen tomorrow, future. Yeah, Glenford. Yeah, it's about to happen. It's like right on the doorstep. We just have to continue to just, look, number one, stay positive. You're going to have those days where where you get down, you get depressed. When you feel that way, step away. Just leave it alone. Don't even look at anything at all. Okay? Let your body let your mind, your body kind of reset, and then tackle it again. You'll see it in a different light. You'll have that renewed strength mentally and physically to deal with it, you know. But the main thing you want to always, you know, have in the back of your head is just think positively all the time. Think that it can hit $100 in 2 weeks. You know, whether that's true or not, if you're looking at it like that, you know, you're keeping your mindset positive. That's the way I do things. All right, enough soapboxing. All right, yeah, but these fools you just talked to on a drive gonna retire with no 16-month pain, and yeah, that's true. And most people are not gonna do anything. You know, they hear you talking, and you know, as soon as they get back into their lives, they've forgotten about it. But once the media starts talking about it, because I tell people all the time, you're not gonna hear about this. I said you were fortunate enough to get in the car with an Uber driver that's telling you something that you should definitely look into and that you'll never hear, most likely, from anybody else. So, and I tell them, you're not going to hear about this until the price is already skyrocketed. You know, that's when the media is going to talk about it, and that's when you're going to be looking to get in. At that point, it's too late. It's 31 cents, 32 cents right now. Now's the time to buy. Let's see. Yeah, that's exactly how they react. Yep. It was. Kenny P. I was at Lackland 1975. Oh, wow. Yeah, you know, I always found it weird, man. Like, people always ask me, where'd you go to basic? I'm like, you know, after I tell them I'm in the Air Force, I'm like, yeah, everybody goes to Lackland. Everybody. So, even back in 1975, it was still the same situation. That is wild, man. Heath, okay, so Heath, did you go in 1994? I went in 91. That was, I went in right, I went into basic after Desert Storm started, and I think it lasted like 17 days. So while I was in basic, the war was already over. Thomas Harris trying to explain XRP is like trying to get Tone V to understand it. Yeah. No, believe me, bro. Look, all these guys out here is talking. They're talking about, you know, Bitcoin. Forget about these other shit coins and all this stuff. Look, these guys know. They've been in the game too long to not know. But they have an agenda. You got to remember this. Was it McAfee, the guy, you know, he said that he gets paid to shield things all the time. He said I forgot the time frame, but I know he said something about he got paid $100,000 to shield like 7 different coins or something like that. These people know, but they are either told not to say anything or to push a certain agenda, but you can bet on the back end. That's just like Peter Schiff. This guy has crypto, right? He has Bitcoin. He has other coins, but he's constantly talking about the fact, you know, talking about Bitcoin and all these other cryptos are going to go to zero, you know, but he has it. Why would he have it if he thinks that? No, he has to say that because he's been told to. He's being paid to push a specific agenda. Sorry. Convert your XRP into Bitcoin. I'll pass on that one. Let's tell people to watch the XRP in-game video. Tells them what it says and does it 3 to 5 year hold. Yep. All right, let me get on down. Okay. What's up, Obad? Thanks for coming, man. I remember Jackrabbit running right into the TI early in the morning. I'm not sure. The TI. All right. The only thing I convert is 1, 2, 3 to 300. Be okay. Yeah, I'm a little lost now. In your opinion, what is a reasonable price range by end of 2019? Okay, RC. In my opinion, anything is possible. So, if you're taking into consideration everything that Ripple is doing, like even now with these 20 customers, we don't know who these 20 customers are. We don't know how fast they are. I mean, because you got to remember this, they're onboarding. Okay, does that mean that they're just beginning? And are they starting to test it, or are they implementing it? Because onboarding, I mean, that's kind of ambiguous. We don't know what that actually means. It could mean a couple of different things. So if they're actually implementing this into production, I mean, what kind of volume are we going to see? Right now, we're already seeing the volume go up again. It just depends on how much usage happens in the next couple months, or 2 or 3 months. I think, I'm not going to put a price on it whatsoever, but I think it could be a lot better than anybody is really saying. Those numbers. I'll say this: those numbers that people laugh at are very possible. Okay. All right. So let's see. Just like Pomp is shilling BTC. Absolutely. Thomas Harris. Absolutely. Look, guys, I'm going to tell you something. It's real easy to see the BS. You just have to be willing to see it. Open your eyes to it. And don't be afraid to think that somebody would do it. People will do anything for money. They'll do anything for money. If that means telling people to walk out in the middle of the street with their eyes closed in the middle of traffic, they'll do it. That's how, and it's not about being evil. It's not being, none of that. It's just greed. And it's, hey, me over them kind of mentality. Not having compassion for their fellow person. You know what I mean? You don't find a whole lot of that these days. A whole lot of people being compassionate and staying that way no matter how much money they're offered. I think rabbits have a base under the base. Heath, are you talking about what base you're talking about? Because I know, I don't think I ever saw any in Dias. I was at Dias Air Force Base, my second base. Let's see. CSI says, how many XRP would be good to have? So I say this, from even if you have 1,000 XRP, I mean you're good, But ultimately, it comes down to how much can you afford and how much are you willing to sacrifice. Okay, I mean, are you willing to sacrifice your credit? Are you willing to sacrifice just a couple $100 in your bank account? How much is how secure or how sure are you that the economy is not going to do something crazy? Okay, I've been hearing something about a reset for several months now. I mean, honestly, for a couple years. Okay, I personally made a decision to put the majority of my cash and my liquidity into crypto, because I know that hey, it's not very high right now, but to get stuck in dollars and they lose value to the point, I've seen it. I've seen what happens when you get into hyperinflation, when you get into like superinflation or whatever you want to call it. I've seen it happen. And it can, I mean, overnight you can lose, 10-20% of the value of your dollars or of your money, just like that. It's gone. So CSI, to answer your question, I think 1,000 is great, man. It's not bad. Easy to get. 1,000 XRP. What you're looking at about, $350 maybe. Training. Oh, he thought you were a training instructor. Okay. Okay, I was an aircraft mechanic, man, and I worked on several different jets. Darmesh, forget XRP, only buy Bitcoin. Hey, man. Oh, boy. SpaceX plus NASA, 16 site asteroid worth 10. Oh, man. Hold up, man. Hold up. We're doing. I've been going so brought to every time. Hey, all right, Crows, you be careful, man. Be careful now. I think I might have gotten into trouble talking about that type of stuff. And that's I keep saying, guys, that, hey, things are going to be very different very soon. Very soon. There's a reason why we're seeing things happen the way they are. There is a reason. So, Crohn's, just be careful, man. Lackland, Kenny P, Lackland and Laurie McDill. Okay, so yeah, all right. I went from Lackland to England Air Force Base, and then to my tech school was in Chanute Air Force Base in Illinois, and then Rantoul, Illinois, actually. Then I went to Alexandria. Then I went to Dias in Abilene. I need to change my YouTube screen name to my Twitter name. Yeah, you might want to do that, man. Because I don't know who Thomas Harris is. Let's see. CKJ Cellmate. What's up, man? Good seeing you. Thanks for coming. All we have now known is inflation our entire lives. I wouldn't mind seeing what deflation looks like. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. When I was in Zimbabwe, I tell you what, crushing poverty on top of hyperinflation, 2,000,000% inflation is, that's the stuff of nightmares. I would change, and I think I've mentioned this before, but I would change $100 in the morning to get whatever supplies or whatever we needed to get. By the end of the day, that same $100, like whatever I had left over, was absolutely worthless. If I had because I would get for that $100, typically I would get in the billions, and then towards the end I would get in the trillions. It was crazy. They had a $1 trillion note. It was that crazy, and so the amount of money you would get in the morning for $100 would be worth about $20 by evening, like 6 o'clock that evening. It was that bad. Can you imagine? If man, it's crazy. Let's see. We have talks about how the stock market is a huge gamble. I personally watched a family member lose millions the last crash. Yep. And actually, that in 2008, 2009, actually in 2009, what I did, I was selling insurance. So I'm going around different people, and we also there was something else we sold. I can't remember, but basically, if people would had taken their money and put it into this, I can't remember what it was. We would give some type of yield on it or whatever. But I ran into this one couple. They were older. They're as we were going over their financials and everything, they started out their retirement. I want to say it was like $500,000 or $600,000. Well, that crash brought them down to like $120,000. It was, and they were devastated, totally devastated. So, yeah, it was sad. XRP Carolina, I try to buy a little XRP every week at these prices. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Keep filling your bag. Keep filling your bag. Why not? Let's see. Crypto. Let's see. Doc Calhoun, I think by Q4, we could possibly be in the high double digits to low 3 digits for XRP Carolina. Man, I'm not gonna disagree with you on that one, bro. Not at all. Let's see. Cryptos will really help out the third world countries the most. Yes, they will. the so yeah, I'm not gonna. There's something I was looking into related to that, and it's really interesting. But yeah, there's. I know a lot of people kind of think that I'll say this. Many people think the one world government and all that is all bad. Now, we've been told all our lives, one world order is the devil. Okay, and I'm not saying that it's not. I'm not saying that there isn't some evil agenda behind it. I really, to be honest with you, I don't know. But one of the effects that's going to come from like a world government, a world, what we're headed into is at least initially, or in the first half of all of this going on, it's going to eliminate a lot of the poverty that's going on right now. A lot of people who don't have access to just regular stuff are going to have access to it. They're going to have that's the whole thing about the unbanked and all that stuff. It's just going to totally change the dynamic of how the earth works. And it's gonna be a kind of a euphoric period in time. I just don't want to go into a lot of different stuff because I don't want to really divulge like the stuff that I know. To be honest with you, I want to seem kind of ignorant, if you don't mind. All right. Be positive. It does work. Yep, it does, man. It does, Glenford. Positivity is you create your world. All right, you create it. If you think negative, if you say negative things, you're creating a negative environment for you. You have to create the world that you want. What do you want? If you want a positive, if you want prosperity, you have to think it and you have to speak it. Okay? Because what that does is it causes you to start building that world. It's very simple. Very simple. It's a hot dog like 30. Let's see, what else? What else we got? Nobody's asking me questions. 5 a.m. No, don't risk it, guys. Let's see. All right. Jalapan says, "What's up, Jalapan? How do you feel about the new news of FedCoin affecting XRP and Ripple?" To be honest with you, man, that's the effect that it had was simply, what happened yesterday. They're talking about something that's they're trying to implement in 4 to 5 years. I don't think that was meant really. I don't think that was really meant for anything. To be honest with you, not anything immediate. So, yeah, they may use XRP. They may not. I mean, who really? It doesn't matter. What's going to happen between now and then is going to establish the future. Right now, the future is being made. It's not in 3 to 4 years. Okay, a lot of people, you thinking that you're going to have to, you got plenty of time and all that. Guys, this is happening right now. It's happening right now. There is no 2-3 years from now. By the time we get there, the everything's going to be on that track. Okay. It's like kind of like you got to remember the reason the internet took so long is because the infrastructure was being built. Okay, all of the stuff that we're dealing with right now, like fiber and high speed and all that. I mean, this is the benefit of the last 30 years of infrastructure building and innovation. So for crypto, the only thing that needs to be done is things need to be switched over because the infrastructure, the actual underlying track is already there. So that's the reason why the time frames are going to be very much compressed because there is no physical building that needs to be done. It's mostly mindset that needs to be changed. And people, need, and once that is changed and people understand, okay, we got to move this way, all that infrastructure, it just has to be switched over to utilize crypto in the way that it needs to be utilized. But yeah, don't think. I'm telling you guys, if you're thinking 4 or 5 years from now that you got a whole, no, you don't have that kind of time. No, a lot of people, yeah, no. one world government was us, and one world currency was the U.S. dollar. Oh yeah, Kron's. One world government was U.S. and one world currency. Well, yeah, it was actually kind of the U.S. dollar, but not really. There's, um, I don't know, man. To be honest with you, I don't even know if that's necessarily something that is the way we've been told. Because you got to remember, a lot of the stuff that we've been told, there's no, you're the only thing you're going to find is people talking about this stuff. There's no like nothing you can go to say, okay, this is where it's written down that it it's going to be a one world currency. There's nothing like that, nothing at all. I mean, a lot of people want to cite the Bible. It doesn't say any of that stuff. Okay, there's nothing about a one world currency in the Bible. It just talks about people are going to be throwing money in the street, I think, or it's none of that. It's just it's mostly what you've been told. So if you go back and you actually check it, you're not going to find that. One world government was CKJ settlement. God wanted wanted humans to live separately, different countries, languages, proceeding. Tower of Babel event. Actually, yes, that was so. Initially, um, people did speak the same language, right? A lot of people kind of, and I know I'm a little bit behind on your questions, whatnot, but everybody did speak the same language before the Tower of Babel, obviously, right? That language was, and people argue about this, but it was Hebrew, okay? So during the Tower of Babel, the languages were split to kind of stop that, right? That didn't really stop people. I mean, because here we are again, and that's what this is all about. Like everybody is really working towards the same goal. I don't want to get into all that. There's a lot about that. Anyway. All right, I want to say the illusion of world peace. Yeah, it is an illusion. It is. Country's Tower of Babel is interesting. Yeah, everything starts as an idea. So would you consider playing both sides of the fence, buying XRP as well as MoneyGram? I mean, I don't. Kig, I don't see anything wrong with that. Me personally, I mean, I'm not gonna go and buy stocks because that would mean I have to take money out of XRP to go buy it. I'm not gonna do it, but I personally don't see anything wrong with it. If someone wants to do it, hey, not a bad idea. Actually, if you'd bought it after, or I think right before their partnership, I mean, right now you'd be in, some good profit. Deep thoughts on XRP equals P. Freakout. CKJ cellmate, man, you wild, man. Let's see. All right, hold up. Let me try to catch up. Figure Vision Quest, yes, I agree with you. XRP has a higher return. That's the reason why I don't buy Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going to go up tremendously. Pretty much the first 10 coins, I believe you can't go wrong. But XRP has the highest return rate, I believe. So, and I have other coins, but XRP is by far my most valued investment. Western Union is like $40 a share. I'm thinking XRP should be higher in a few years. Yep. Vision Quest. SDR. Fatty McButterpants. I hear you, man. I hear you. I don't believe you're gonna have to make credit card payments for too much longer, man. All right. There was something I wanted to hit here. The Bible says you need to receive a specific mark to be able to buy or sell anything. Hey, Fatty McButterpants. There's, um, you know what? So this stuff I don't want to talk about on here because it takes there's some really in-depth um, study that I've done as far as that goes. So I know I keep talking about it. I have a Patreon channel. I'm gonna go ahead and get that started. And the reason why I'm doing it on Patreon, obviously, is because I want to make sure whoever shows up is really there and there for real, and not to be a troll or anything like that. If you really want the information, it's going to come at a cost, but believe me, you're not going to be disappointed. All right. And I have another partner that I may have along with me, kind of doing a joint kind of thing with it. All right, DI showed a tweet with a patent from the Fed that it was labeled Fed now, but it was from 2008. Maybe the U.S. been researching crypto. Uncle Rusty, I decline to comment on your comment. All right. I will not say, but I will say this: you might want to go back a little bit even further. All right. Let's see, I'm glad you know your manuscript. Hebrew Shalom. Richard Carr, yeah, absolutely, brother, absolutely. I don't play. I don't play with that, man. Yeah. I'm not gonna go far, but yeah. Genesis chapter 11. Yeah. XRP is ready to go now. I just don't think the world is. I thought U.S. would be faster on the regs in this. Hey, CKJ, cellmate, brother, let me tell you something. U.S. already has the regs, man. They're dragging their feet. They're trying to make it look like they're behind. They already got this. You got to think about it. The U.S. is the money capital of the world. Do you really think that they're behind? No. Crypto is going to be the biggest wealth maker ever in history. There is nothing else that's ever happened on this planet that will be as phenomenal as crypto going mainstream. There's nothing else. There is no other event that will be as monumental as this. Crypto's got $3. Patience middle. I heard you, man. I heard you on that one. I don't have any kids, but I can imagine we got cats, so I have to have patience with them. Let's see, where do you watch the changes in volume? You can go to the XRP charts and see the volumes there. Uncle Rusty, I respect the XRP as your treasure, but what other cryptos do I like? You know what? I like I like BitTrue. I think they are, to be honest with you, I think they've really kind of proven that they care about their customers and their users and whatnot. And so I bought some of the BTR token. I have some VET. I have some what else? I have some Tron. A couple others. Nothing significant, but. I just have a little bit here and there, just some things to kind of cash out first, because I had already bought them a while ago, and selling them now would just really cause me to lose my value, what I actually, the dollar amount that I put into them. Let's see. Okay, Uncle Rusty, not trying to troll, just found your channel a few days ago. I really like your viewpoint. Uncle Rusty, no, man, I really appreciate it, man. I don't mind questions whatsoever, man, at all. If they're legitimate questions and that's what this is all about, and that's what I'm here for. Just to give you my viewpoint. Not that I'm always right or by any means. This is just my viewpoint. Okay, Crypto Zephram says, okay. When does your NDA expire? Man, it's I don't think it's actually ever going to expire. It's just I have to let these things actually happen. You know, and it won't be a long wait. I'll say that. I just gave my word that I wouldn't say anything. Okay. Let's see. All right, Heath. Have a good night, man. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. What's up, Spanish Fly? I'll hold to 1,000. There you go, man. Louis Marine, Merriman. Hey, that's a great goal right there. You know, because you only have to cash out 1,000, and if you're gonna, if that's something that you need to do, because you actually may be able to spend your XRP, but either way, yeah, million for 1,000. Paul Walker for sure will hit $10 or minimum. Yeah, I believe that. $10 is no. I don't think $10 is a problem at all. Sammy Money just logged. It's been going on an hour. If you just logged on now, we've been talking like crazy. I'm thinking about selling my TRX to strengthen my bet position, both of my short to mid range holes. Uncle Rusty, that's I've heard vet is going to do very well. I'll say that. Now, not that Tron is not going to do well. I just heard specifically about vet. C Hughes just woke up. Oh man, 6 just a minute ago. Oh man, hey, pretty soon that stress will be gone. Fatty says he owns TRX, XRP, TRX, hot vet, ADA, XL. Man, that sounds like a good stash to me, man. Those are some great investments right there. Great coins. I definitely have had. Yeah, I may not have all of them, but I've had each one of them. I made 75 XRP in the Power Piggy on BitTrue. Yeah, man. I like that Power Piggy. I love that Power Piggy. Oh, XRP is the one. We know it. You know it. Everyone knows it. GXRP, yeah. I can say, if you're gonna one coin, XRP to me is the one coin. If you're just gonna be a one coiner, I would hang on to that. What's up? Yeah. Okay, Spanish Fly. What's up, man? Thanks for coming, man. I really appreciate it. That is definitely a worthy project to look into. Yep. Vet's made me some money. I can definitely say that. You did some surveys on Coinbase. I got my Dow converted to XRP. Yep. Oh, CKJ Selmet. Like, if you're talking about the Power Piggy, there you go. You can take it out anytime you want, man. Anytime. It's not like the TRX voting. And you get and the thing is, the thing about the Power Piggy is like, it's like as soon as you put it in there, I think you don't even have to wait 24 hours to actually start getting a return on it. But I think, well, actually, if you put it in while it's still open, that next day you'll actually have a profit. But that it doesn't stay open very long. All right, I'm not a Coinbase fan, but yesterday I did the Earn Crypto courses and made. Oh, really? Made 160 XRP. Oh man, that's not bad there, Uncle Rusty. I might have to go back and look again because I know they had added a few more coins in there, and actually, Coinbase is adding some more coins. So that's definitely something to look at. Yeah, I've been throwing this out for years. Doc Calhoun, thanks for lifting my spirits by XRP. Night, folks. Hey, Doc, my pleasure, man. Thank you for joining. Have a good night, brother. Jalapenos, yeah, Jason. Yeah, I really like BitTrue. I got to be honest, man. I was skeptical of them for a minute there, but you know, I see what they have really kind of put forward, man. And I'm going to tell you, they really renewed my, you know, my respect and trust, to be honest with you. Okay. Yeah, it took you about a week to with the alarm set at 7. Oh, okay. Yeah. I get you. I hear you, man. I had to do the same thing because I kept forgetting about it. I even forgot I meant to do it tonight. Damn it. Yeah, and especially with XRP, you got to be on top of it. You got to be like right there to invest in the XRP Power Piggy. Yeah, man, it's crazy. BitTrue just took their EOS offline for 24 hours. Oh, really? Yeah, yeah, you're right, Jalapon. Yeah, they don't have that variety like Binance, but you know, Binance is good too. They just don't have Power Piggy. Uh, Fatty, yes, I am at Freecoiner 1. Yep, that's me. So, okay, guys, it has been a great night hanging out with all you folks. I really appreciate everyone joining. I mean, we got up to like 80 some odd people. I know that's not like you know, some folks hitting 200-300, but you know what? I'm good. I'm totally good. I really appreciate everybody just being here. I can't say that enough. Let's see. Also 100% piggy is help online. Yes, they are, and that's what I like about that too. They have all of it in cold storage. Uh, yeah, the micropayment thing is. I'm looking forward to that, to be honest with you. And GXRP, yeah, my pleasure, man. Yeah, guys, go ahead and yeah, absolutely. Like I said, thank you guys for joining me. You know, get some rest. You know, just chill out for a little while. Give yourselves a break from the, you know, just from the crypto space. Just at least a few hours. You know, recuperate. You know, rejuvenate yourselves, and you know, and you know, meditate. Think positively. Just picture XRP at the price that you really want or need it to be at. Just picture it there. You know, I mean, this, with everybody doing that, that's putting that positive vibe out there, and it can't do harm. I mean, that's the way I look at it. It cannot do harm, so why not do it? But guys, again, hey, thank you. Take care of yourselves, and God bless.